latest wheelchair is just $4.99 with easy payments as low as $16 a month. Sorry, no Medicare or insurance accepted. So call right now to order yours.
800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. That's 800-823-5826.
Let's be honest, wheelchairs are heavy, bulky, and ugly. Introducing the Feather Chair Wheelchair. Order yours today and get a free wheelchair case, a $50 value. The world's lightest wheelchair is just $4.99 with easy payments as low as $16 a month. Sorry, no Medicare or insurance accepted. So call right now to order yours.
800-823-5826. That's 800-823-5826.
If you're trying to quit drinking or doing too many drugs, listen to me. You don't know me and we'll never meet. I had a problem like you once. I drank and used to party a little too much till it got out of control and almost ruined my life. I realized I needed help to fix my problem before it totally destroyed me. If you've tried to fix your drinking and drug problem and you know you can't do it alone, you need to call the National Treatment Advisors. They'll immerse you into a 30-day program to replace your old habits with new habits and totally change your life. And if you have PPO private health insurance, the entire program may be covered. Fix your problem right now before it gets any worse. Get clean. Call now and learn more. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
The voice of Johnson County, JoCo Community Radio.
All right, Johnson County, we are live. This is Mike Wilshire. I'm your host of the JoCo Voice, and I have with me not one, but two dates this week. I have got Lynn Rivas and Destiny Rivas. Say hey, girls.
Hey.
Oh, let me see if I got you clipped. All right, say something, Lynn.
Hey.
Okay, there, we got you on. Okay, just making sure. These numbers are all different. I've got all the numbers mixed up, and I thought you were Mike 5 and you are Mike 4. Okay, so all right. First and foremost, welcome, ladies. Thank you for coming to the show. I know you are very, very busy, and I know that tonight is what? It's a special night. It's Wednesday. What is it? Dollar beer?
Mm-hmm. Dollar draft beer.
Dollar draft.
All draft.
All draft.
All drafts.
All drafts. Even Shiner Bock.
Yes. Even Shiner Bock.
Oh my God. Pull your microphone closer to your mouth. There you go. Pull it down so it's right there on you. There you go. Perfect. And pull it a little bit closer because you got a soft, beautiful voice.
Aww.
You go. There you go.
Thank you.
See? Yeah, right. I bet you can yell though.
I can.
I bet you if you get mad at a man, he.
Oh yes.
And then you let him know what happened, right? Okay. So my first disclaimer, it is April 3rd, 6:05 p.m. And I want to point out that these ladies are no way in shape or form involved in the news that I'm about to read about Johnson County. However, you both live here, so you are allowed to laugh at any point in time if I talk about something that you want to jump in on. Okay, so apparently Johnson County Sheriff's Department recapped their zero tolerance policy for the Mexican Rodeo Dance Concert on Saturday, March 30th at 2024, or in 2024, located on FM 157 in Venus. They put out a thanks to all the law enforcement, which seems like everyone that was in Johnson County was at this thing trying to deal with the situation that was going on. There were 10 arrests made for different offenses and warrants. One Johnson County deputy conducted a traffic stop and arrested a male for possession of controlled substance and possession of marijuana and other traffic violations. Apparently, whenever you go to the the Mexican rodeo, you take your controlled substance with you and make sure that you got your marijuana with you so that you, I got a party, right? There was DWIs, possession of illegal pills, underage drinking, criminal mischief, along with many other crimes and offenses. In the past, they said there have been stabbings and automatic gunfire from vehicles. I would love to know where they got those automatic guns that they were firing, or were they just firing semi-automatic guns really, really fast? We need to know, right? I'm gonna tell you something, man. These guys know how to party. Like that's a throwdown, have a party, have fun, right? Type of incident that you go to. Okay, so now we got to go to the big dangerous news of yesterday. Well, once again, it has happened. There was one white gray male donkey, approximately 430 pounds, that escaped with one brown white female donkey, approximately 400 pounds. Both were picked up on 326. If you have any information, please contact the Johnson County Sheriff's Office. All right, somewhere there's a rancher going, I feel like I'm missing 2 donkeys. Where are Fred and Ginger right now? I just feel like they should be somewhere around. Sweetie, do you think we had more donkeys yesterday than what we have today? Don't you feel like that's something you would notice, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just walked out and there were less hee-haws out there. You usually hear 6 of them and you only heard 4, and you're like, the 2 neediest ones they're not calling right. I know that, like, if you have cats, they don't know what daylight savings time is. So whenever they wake up, they're hungry. And they don't know that you changed the clock an hour. So they're just meowing like it's going out of style, right? I could just imagine when it's over and done with. All right, so welcome to the show, ladies. I'm sorry,
That was great.
I gotta pick on everything. Okay, all right. So Lynn, let's start with you. Born and raised in Tarrant County. You started off. You went to high school where?
Southwest.
Southwest. Right, man. I know right where that is. And y'all came here in 2008, moved to Crowley, and y'all leased the half acre that y'all have a dealership on. And that's where it all started.
Yes.
Okay. And excuse me. And so plug the dealership real quick.
Oh, EC Cars.
EC Cars. Okay. And that led, so tell me what happened from there.
We leased one property and then we got the next door a year later. And then 3 years after that, we purchased where we have like our main car lot at. And when we did our grand opening, we had some friends that had a restaurant. And so they came out and, we gave food away. And so I thought it'd be a great idea to get a food truck.
Right.
And, to help our customers when they're purchasing, because we do bank financing. And
you're there for a long time to do a car loan. Right?
Yes.
So for anyone who doesn't know, you will be there for a while.
Yes. And so at that time, the city had said no food trucks. And so in the little building where we first started, we were going to do like a little taco stand. And then the building became available where we have the restaurant at. And so with the restaurant, we built like a large patio is what it was going to be, like, so indoor, outdoor. And then when we were getting the kitchen equipment, the people who were helping us said we should put the kitchen in the bigger building for the amount of space that we have and the type of events that we can do, like car shows. And we had, what's the other one?
Taco March?
Yeah, we had Taco March, Pokemon Go. We have
everything.
Yeah.
Right. And so the
cornhole.
You went from cornhole.
Yeah.
The bag boys.
Yes.
The bag boys.
It's like Leroy shows up with his sacks.
I love that.
I love it. And they're like, professional. I'm a professional cornhole player. No, Leroy, you're an electrician. You just throw cornhole at the bar every night. It's just I could ride a bull once and it wouldn't make me a professional bull rider. I'm just the idiot that got on the bull once. But no, the cornhole and all that stuff, that's a big thing.
It
now.
is. It is a big thing.
Y'all going to put in a pickleball court? I hear that pickleball is a big thing.
I have been hearing about that.
Yeah,
right.
I do.
We're thinking.
I don't know, man. That just sounds like, that sounds less like suburban white people stuff. Like pickleball, it just sounds like something that I should be doing at 50 years old and I'm a white guy. I should be doing pickleball, but I'm probably too out of shape to do it. So you went from a half acre to 2.5 acres now.
Yes.
And y'all went from leasing to owning
Yes.
So you are the American dream.
Yes.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
You got a great mom and dad,
Aw.
right?
Oh yeah, I always put them in my inspiration for everything.
I know,
All
right?
my papers.
Whenever I was young, I thought my parents were idiots. And now that I'm older, I think my parents are geniuses, and I'm amazed they let me live. I'm convinced I probably had an older sibling that was very, very bad, and he didn't make it. So when my brothers and I are just the
Didn't make
three
it.
that survived,
Oh,
right?
gosh.
Okay, so why Torque? Why did we come up with the name Torque? And we talked about this a little bit before the show, and I want
Okay.
y'all to explain it.
Well, when we were first trying to come up with the name, I was wanted to keep it car themed
Mhm.
and wanted to flow the design of the car lot over to the restaurant.
Yes.
And so we were watching a movie called Torque, and it's
Mhm.
got the racing bikes and the racing cars, and then it also meant something else like a torque converter, rotate so they can rotate from being vegan to being just non-vegan, and both
Mhm.
families can eat together. Because I'm the youngest of 6, and the only one that was vegan.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so for me to go out to other restaurants, the menu's like sparse. You
Mhm.
pick it apart, or you just get French fries. Or if I take them to a fully vegan restaurant, it's a large group of people, and they're all just like, I
Yeah,
don't like
Thanksgiving
this.
was interesting. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel she's vegan because she was the youngest and they ate all the food before she got there.
That's very true.
That is
she's
very
just
true.
like, you don't get anything, mija. You just get a piece of lettuce off of my shirt that fell off of the taco I
Yeah.
was eating,
Or maybe
She's
my
like-
leftover gum.
She's like, I'm starving. Do y'all not see this? Right? I
Yes.
mean, you poor thing. Okay. So 6 kids, huh?
Mhm.
Living on the south side of Fort Worth. How many bedrooms in that house?
It was 4.
4 bedrooms,
Mhm.
6 kids. That does not equal to somebody having their own bedroom.
Correct.
That equals to lots of kids. So, it's like the male children go in one room, the female children go in the other room.
Yeah.
That special room for mom for her to do her sewing and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
then mom and dad had the master bedroom, right?
Well, yeah, it was 2 kids per room.
2 kids per
And then
room.
the parents, yeah.
And it worked out.
Mhm.
Okay. So 4 bedrooms. Yeah.
Mhm.
Where I'm from, they would have had 9 of us in that one room. My parents, I think, stopped at 3 boys because they just ran out of room when it was over and done with.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So, and let's talk about the menu. It's traditional American and Mexican.
Mhm.
So you do have stuff for that finicky little kid that wants the chicken nuggets and the
We have chicken nuggets.
cheeseburger.
Oh,
and
We
yeah.
have corn dogs.
Oh yeah.
gotta
mac and-
have
mac
that,
and
gotta
cheese,
have that,
yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have
that.
mac and cheese.
Gotta have
Gotta-
mac and cheese for
Yep,
sure.
yep. Pull the mic close.
Oh.
Well, you gotta pull it closer.
Thank
closer.
you.
Don't
My
be
bad.
shy of it.
My
It's
bad.
like you got that voice, right?
Okay.
And the kitchen's a full kitchen, and you guys are open. As long as you're open, the kitchen's open, or is it closed a little bit before?
A little bit before.
A little bit before.
Mhm.
So
Like-
last call for the kitchen's an hour before.
No, like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
Mhm.
Oh man, because you yell last call for the kitchen. That's when my stomach goes, I want cheese. Send me the cheese sticks. I need to sop up the alcohol, right? While I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the
Oh,
Uber.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Cool. And I want to point out that it is 2 bars.
Correct.
Yes.
You have so it was like 2 separate garages, I guess, or buildings.
Well, yeah, the one building was already there.
Mhm.
And then we put the extension of the garage doors to make it a little bit more spacey.
Mhm.
And then the other one is next door. So the first one has the bar and the restrooms and the pool table.
Mhm.
And then the other one is one big one, and it has the kitchen and has like the chip room, which we want it to be like fresh made tortillas soon.
Mhm.
And then we have like the elote and guacamole bar.
Mhm.
Are you going to go kidnap the little lady to make the tortillas?
We are.
Yeah.
Gonna go steal her from somewhere?
I've
You
been
know,
searching.
right? just snaking around. I'm like walking around Papacitos, go to other restaurants and stuff. Excuse me, how you doing?
Exactly.
What you making now? Or because I got more money for the tortillas, right?
Yes.
So it's 2 bars in one. And I wanted to point out for any of the local businesses, you could probably rent one of those whole bars out
Yes, you can.
if you wanted
Yes.
to,
Yes.
for a business function, for a social function, for a government function, anything,
Anything. Mhm.
And we're open to that. Wedding receptions,
Yeah.
Yes,
anything.
we have all that.
All of it.
Reach out,
Mhm.
plug the address
It's 2795 Southwest Wilshire Boulevard,
and the phone
Burleson.
number.
817-506-0000.
Right.
Very easy.
There you go. And for those of you who don't know, you will have to drive further than Old Town on 174 to get there
Yes.
on Wilshire. So I want everyone to know that, because that was my big fault, was until I started doing business with someone in Joshua, I didn't realize y'all were open and ready to go. I remember going by there before COVID
Mm-hmm.
and it being built.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like one day it was a car lot and then the next day it was y'all. And I was like, I didn't know if it got sold, and I didn't know it was all y'all. I'm like, man, that's a rags to riches story. It just grew astronomical. I think that Dad got tired of y'all at the car shop part and goes, I'm going to build y'all a business. So y'all leave me alone. Is that what it was?
No,
No. He
it's all
needs y'all.
my idea.
Maybe the opposite.
It was the opposite.
Keep him over there.
Yeah, she built it to keep him away from her. She's like, hey, y'all ever seen a she shed? That's my she shed. Right?
That's
Perfect.
good. Yeah.
That is
I
your
love
she
it.
shed, Mom.
Mhm.
I love it. Okay, so I want to run down. So let's go over what goes on Mondays.
Margarita and mariscos Mondays, and mariscos
Yes.
is seafood.
Yes.
We have
Right.
shrimp cocktails. We have ceviche. We have our
Fresh
fresh made margarita.
ceviche.
Yes, fresh.
Oh.
Yeah, the margaritas are $4 for a
Mhm.
pint.
Mhm.
And they're
Mhm.
fresh. The employees squeeze the limes there,
Mhm.
and so we make it with fresh lime juice, organic agave, and then the rest of the
Tequila triple sec.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's
It's
it.
good. So it's really a skinny margarita,
Mhm.
but I don't put that on there because most people think skinny margaritas don't taste good. So
It's
Really?
delicious.
ours taste really good.
Nice. I'm wanting one right now. What do we call a picture of them? That's the Mike Wilshire.
Okay.
The Mike Wilshire picture,
There you
right?
go.
A
the
picture
Mike
of
Wilshire.
margaritas is it's tall, it's fat, and it's sweet and delicious with a
It's
little
beautiful.
hint of lime, right?
Boom.
Mhm.
Tuesday. What's going on Tuesday?
We have Taco Tuesdays, and
$5.99.
yeah, for 3 tacos, ground beef, chicken, or the vegan impossible,
Mhm.
it's $5.99 with rice and beans.
Mhm.
And we have
Nice.
trivia also from 7 to 9.
Right.
Yes.
There you go. And is that the music trivia, or is that the
Oh, the trivia
Which
is
ones?
like it's a normal type of trivia, but
Oh,
the
okay.
bingo is like a music bingo.
Yeah,
where
there's a
she
music
plays
bingo. Is that the same night, or is that a
genres.
different
Thursday
night?
night.
That's
Thursday
Thursday
night.
night. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll get to that in a
Yeah,
second.
All
I'm
right, we'll
jumping
get there.
ahead.
Yeah.
And then tonight we've got the
The
dollar.
dollar beer
beers,
drafts, all
yes.
drafts.
Mhm.
And we have Wing Wednesday, buy one, get one 50% off. So BOGO.
Mhm.
But so is it boneless and bone in?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
and
okay.
cauliflower
And
for
cauliflower.
the vegans.
I would like to point out that boneless is just nuggets. I don't care what anyone says. It's still nuggets. I don't care. I don't care. You're not going to fool me. You're not going to fool me. It's just big hunky nuggets. It's like nugget meatballs or something. All right. So Thursday, that's the bingo.
Yes,
that's our
the
music
bingo.
bingo.
Yes,
Yes.
a lot of fun. And we have lunch all day. So
Right.
the lunch prices is all day on Thursday.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. And y'all have a good menu.
Yes.
I meant to tell you to bring it with you, and I forgot because I was going to,
Ah,
but I'm glad I didn't now because I'd be so starving at the end of the,
you would.
right. You know.
Yes. Yes.
And I've had the what was it, carnitas,
Yes.
and they were and like I said before, I have to eat straight protein on certain days because of the medicine I'm taking, and they were man, they were what hits a spot.
Aw,
Yes.
they're
I was
so
like, oh my god, that was
cute.
awesome. And I was kind of like, no, I can't eat, and you're like, well, you can have the carnitas, and I was like, I don't know what that means, but that sounds
I
delicious.
don't know what that means.
It has
but
corn in
give
it, so
to
that means
me.
carnivore of some type. So it's gonna be great. All right, and then Friday night's live music.
Yes, live
Yes.
music from 7 to 10. And then we have French Friday. So we have
Yes.
loaded fries, and we have like 12 different types of loaded fries
Oh
for you to
God.
choose from. So, and they're like
Nice.
so good.
They are so good.
They are
and,
so good.
and you girls picked this menu. This is y'all.
Oh, we
Yes.
created it.
This
Yes.
is
I went to
all
culinary school for
nice.
this.
Yes.
Nice.
In San Antonio and then New York. And I came back here and then we started working together and putting it all together. Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
That is awesome. And then Saturday you have a car show this weekend.
Yes. So
And-
once a month we do
DFO Info Car Show.
DFW info. Car
I'm
show.
sorry,
Yeah.
DFW Info Car Show.
Mhm.
And
That's it.
awesome cars from what I've
Yes.
seen.
Oh yes.
You have
yeah.
a favorite?
It's always like the 1930s style.
I know,
That's
right?
Usually
See,
mine. I drawn too.
I really like the 30s and 40s style. I
Mhm.
mean, I'll go as far as like 55, 56.
Mhm.
But if I had my way, it would be one of those 1940s, early 1950s.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They really came into the beauty
Mhm.
of what it was like to drive a car.
Yes.
And it was a big, it was metal, it was amazing.
Mhm.
And everyone looked different.
Yes.
The one
Oh.
from 1955 looked different than the one from 56. You
Yes.
could tell the
Yeah.
difference when it's going down
That's
the road.
very true.
Yeah.
I miss those. And then Sunday's breakfast.
Yes, we have an all-you-can-eat
Yes.
buffet,
Mhm.
and we offer migas, which is scrambled eggs with tortilla chips and
Oh, I'm
cheese.
very familiar with Migas.
And then we have
Yes.
Southwestern eggs. We
Mhm.
have ham and cheese,
Chilaquiles.
Mm.
chilaquiles, yeah,
Mhm.
and we also have breakfast bacon,
Oh, and the
breakfast sausage. It's
Oh,
amazing.
gosh,
The car show people want us to order cases for them so they can purchase it because it's
Just
so
got
good.
him a case too. I
Did
just
you?
got it.
Yeah.
from him.
Did you? You have to
Yes.
get it ahead of time. They're like, we will be hungover tomorrow and we will need this.
And we have menudo and pozole that we make fresh, and it's so good. And but we do
Mhm.
have it every day.
This
But
is so
yeah.
awesome. I
Yes,
don't
we
have to
do.
crash any of my Mexican friends' houses anymore
No.
to
No.
get this food. I could just come see y'all.
Yes.
And
Right
I'll
down
be-
the
Yes.
street.
It's just not
Yes.
awkward whenever I show up to y'all to eat this stuff. It's awkward when you show up to someone's house. I brought my own spoon. What is wrong with you? We didn't invite you. Well, since I'm here, we might as well, you know.
Yeah.
And then so we also got the Bloody Marys. I'm sorry, I drew a
Oh
blank.
yes.
Y'all got my freaking mouth so watering over the food and the breakfast.
And we have
stuff.
micheladas too.
Bloody
Micheladas,
Marias.
And we have a
Yeah.
shrimpalada.
And shrimp.
Shrimpalada.
Oh, the shrimpalada. That's my all-time favorite. All day.
Right?
Yes.
All day, every day.
Yes. It's
right.
the michelada with the shrimp, and you have cucumbers, and you have the limes, and then you drizzle chamoy over it, tahini. You know, you put it all over.
Wow.
Mhm.
I don't
It's
know
good.
What'd y'all do before tahini was invented?
I don't know.
Right? I mean,
Mhm.
what did the ancients do before tahini was invented?
don't know
I drink
what we were doing.
tahini on my Dos Equis now. Tahini.
Mhm.
Use it now. I couldn't find anything to season my steak the other day. Tahini will do. It's fine. It's great, right?
Yep.
So and I want to point out something about y'all. Y'all have a very friendly atmosphere when I walk in.
Aw.
Y'all do not look like you're miserable at work. Your
Aw.
staff doesn't
Mhm.
look like they're fresh out of jail,
Yeah.
and everyone is happy.
Yes.
And I want to point that out. Whenever
you.
I went in so everyone can understand our story, our origin story. I went in cold turkey.
Mhm.
I walked in and said, "Hey, I'm Mike Wilshire. I do a radio show. Could I talk to a manager, an owner, anyone who would be willing to talk?" Hold on a minute. She's going to want you. And somebody went back and grabbed the phone, called you, and you came over. The both of you did. I think
Yeah.
y'all were doing interviews for people,
We
or y'all were
I think we're
hiring.
at the car lot.
We were at the car.
Yeah, we're
lot.
at the car
Oh,
lot.
okay.
Mhm.
But I know that a young lady came in
Mhm.
and she was interviewing for a job, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Mike. Are you Lynn?" And she's like, "No,
Oh.
I am not.
It's the opposite.
I'm trying to get a job. I don't want to talk to you. That's for sure." And so
I'm Lynn.
she's like, "I want to find a job. I'm not employed yet. So you come back and get me later." But
Yes.
and you guys came over, friendly as all get out. Didn't know me from Adam. I spoke. I guess y'all probably thought I was a cop or something because I look like Dudley Do Right. You know what I mean? I walk in and like, oh God, it's that guy again. It's the health inspector, right?
Oh, God.
Random. You're like, our stuff's in order,
Yeah.
jerk. You know. No, y'all walked up. Y'all were friendly. You were fun. The whole atmosphere is great. There were not a whole lot of people in there, but your staff was working to get ready for the rush. I
Mhm.
mean, we know it's coming,
Yes.
Yep.
and you guys were working to get ready. And all that I've heard has been positive from anyone, because I don't get out to the bars as much anymore, but it's been positive from anyone and everyone. I haven't heard any of the negative stuff, you know.
Oh, good.
I
And
love that.
Mhm.
I'm sure there's haters, you know, because I get haters on my show, and I love it because they post stuff, you know, about how they're mad at me and stuff, you know, and I'm like, that's all right. You go ahead and post it because it still gets me some edge rank, you know, when it's over and done with. So
Yep.
I got to give a shout out to Alf Evans. He said, because your last name's Rivas, that we should call the show Rivas and Butthead. And I was like, I can't do that because they're going to think I'm talking about destiny. It's the Rivases and Butthead. So I got to go that route whenever we go over and do this. So,
Oh
all right. So who is y'all's music this weekend, this Friday?
Big Joe. I forgot his last name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Joe, we're
Yeah,
sending you
Big
a
Joe.
shout out, buddy.
Yes.
Being sure. And
Yeah.
Crystal Green Thompson said, "Hi, ladies, your favorite customer at Torque Grill and Cantina."
Hey.
We love you, Crystal. Thanks for
Yes.
reaching out.
We do
That's
love Crystal.
awesome.
We do love Crystal.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Hey, man, your loyal customers are what's going to support you always. I tell everyone that. That's what you want. You want the love. It becomes family. You go in there. You come in as a stranger. You leave as a friend,
Yes.
and you grow into a family.
Yes.
That's the best
Aw.
thing about
Yeah.
a bar.
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of us older people, that's our midlife crisis thing now. Is it used to be buy a sports car or buy a Tinker project.
Mhm.
I'm like, nah, I'm gonna buy a bar and make friends. You know? Or you go on a radio show. You make a radio show and you're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna make friends. You know, now my phone's ringing all the time and I'm never lonely. Somebody's like, hey, can I come on the radio? Yep, you can. Hold on, let me get you a date. So
Yep.
it's the way it works. It's the way it works. So, and has there been any challenges? Have you noticed any?
When we first started, yes.
Oh yeah.
It was craziness.
COVID,
yeah.
because y'all opened at the 50-50.
We were going
Yes.
to, it was 50-50. And then the governor said, we're going to open 100% the day before we were supposed to open.
And then it was like Yosemite Sam came in there. It's like
Yeah.
just
Boom.
80 people were like, we are starved
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
for food,
Mhm.
compassion, and friendship.
Yes.
Yes.
We are here. And y'all were like, we don't have the staff.
Hold on. Yes.
1 minute, please.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right. And y'all are,
Oh,
it's like,
gosh.
you're like, it's me, my daughter, and
JoCo
let me call my
Live
son.
caller.
Oh, we have a call coming in. All right.
JoCo Live radio caller.
Oh.
What do we got? Hey, welcome to the show.
Hi, yes, sir. I was trying to speak to the ladies that are on the
They're here.
radio
They
right
can
now.
they can hear you. This is
Hello.
Mike Wilshire.
Hi.
I'm the host of JoCo Voice. What can we do for you?
Well, I was wondering. Hi, Lynn. Hi,
Hi.
Destiny. This
Hi.
is Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Well, I was wondering what y'all going to do for the eclipse on Monday.
Oh, yes.
Good question. We
We
hadn't got
are
to that
gonna-
yet. Thank you for calling in and
Very
asking
good
us, Crystal.
question.
You ladies want to explain?
We are going to have specials on our quesadillas and on our birria pizza because
Yeah.
they're round like the moon. We're
Yeah.
going to have specials on Blue Moon Draft, and we're going to have a special margarita just for that. And then we're going to have a moon pie dessert.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
The whole
The moon
course.
pie dessert,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
It's the
good,
sun
too.
and the moon, and it's all coming together at Torque,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And we have
Nice.
glasses like for the first 120 people
Yes.
until supplies run out. So
Nice. Well, Crystal, thank you for calling in. Did we answer your
Yes.
question all right?
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Awesome.
We're
You
excited.
reached-
I'm going to tell everybody to come over, and we can't wait to eat that up and drink some Blue Moons and whatnot for that day.
Yes.
Hey, you make sure you hit these girls up for a gift certificate for calling in, okay?
Well, thank you very much. Y'all have a
Thank
great day.
you.
You
Crystal.
too.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, girls. Hey, turn around and look at the camera. Smile.
Oh, I haven't
Okay.
put it over on them yet. I'm so
Oh, wait.
sorry.
It's okay.
What am I doing? I got to get it over on.
Where's
See,
the camera?
look
Right
at
there.
that. There's you
Oh,
and the
there's you.
Torque
That's
shirt.
right.
There you go. There you
Wait,
go. I
that
should have
one.
put
That
you.
one.
Yeah, it's this one over here.
Yay!
Awesome. Okay, we're about minute 36 from commercial. I don't know how to work this phone. Tiffany never trained me on this. Oh man, I'm so bad at this. Thank you for calling in, Crystal. We'll see you the next time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
That's awesome. So number
was
one fan, you got
amazing.
you a fan,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Drop you under the bus and make y'all have to, give her a gift certificate or something. I'm like, I'm not giving away one of mine, right? I'm gonna use all of mine. No, actually, I do have a gift certificate for a fan. If anyone wants to plug something in there and tell us something good that's happened with you about Torque or anything with Torque, and just how much you love the food, right?
Yes.
Aw.
Yes.
I think it's great. I mean, look there, Mom. You can see Mom, right? You look beautiful in
You
there.
do
You look
beautiful.
great.
See it.
Right. You got to turn around and see yourself.
I do
Oh,
have
it's
to see
okay. You'll
myself.
watch it in the
I will
reruns.
watch.
So
So
you're like, that's the back of my
cute.
head. It looks beautiful, right?
Oh yes.
It looks beautiful. I didn't think about it, but whenever we come back from commercial, we maybe stick you over on the other side, Destiny, so they can see you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Mama's head's kind of high, and you wave, right? That's awesome, right? I always throw out, like, I throw people under the bus if it's guys. I'm like, he's single, ladies. All of a sudden, boom, the wife's phone. It'd be like, he is not single. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that to anyone. He is going to be a dead man when he gets home. All right, ladies, we're going to go to commercial. We'll be back with Lynn and Destiny here in just a moment.
Attention all business owners and creative minds. Do you need a unique and personalized touch for your products? Look no further than Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs. We offer custom laser engraving services for a variety of products, including promotional items and corporate or personal gifts. With state-of-the-art equipment and a team of skilled designers, we can engrave intricate designs on virtually any material. Whether it's a special message, a company logo, or a custom design, Romika Laser Engraving will help you make your mark. And the best part, our prices are affordable and our turnaround time is quick.
I couldn't be happier with the work Romika Laser Engraving did for me. The engraving on my product was precise and exactly what I wanted.
So don't wait any longer to add a personal touch to your products. Call Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs today at 817-400-4040 or visit our website at romikadesigns.com. We look forward to helping you make your mark.
Let's be honest, wheelchairs are heavy, bulky, and ugly. Introducing the Feather Chair Wheelchair. Order yours today and get a free wheelchair case, a $50 value. The world's lightest wheelchair is just $4.99 with easy payments as low as $16 a month. Sorry, no Medicare or insurance accepted. So call right now to order yours.
800-823-5826. That's 800-823-5826.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395, 800-709-4395, 800-709-4395, 800-709-4395.
You're listening to JoCo Community Radio.
All right, Johnson County, we're back. The ladies are here in the studio with me. I got them muted right now, but we're going to talk about this commercial real quick, and then we're going to get back to Torque and their delicious food that's making me die of absolute hunger. JoCo Community Radio is a member of EMG, a radio and podcast collective. Proudly serving communities like Johnson and Tarrant County, Texas. We are live 365 on the TuneIn Radio Network and on our station app. Check out our lineup and more at tuneinjoco.com. We thank our valued partners in helping us amplify the voices of our communities. You heard the commercials. Be sure to connect with Todd Hurd and Associates, attorney at law. Use code JoCo2024 for 25% off of your first order at thetiffy.com and join the Swipe Nation today and save on your credit card processing at swipenationusa.com. Locally owned and operated. Reach out to Tiffany at jococommunityradio.com for advertising rates as low as $50 a month. And I hope to hear your ladies on here with commercials. Soon. We got to get, we made Destiny do those wild and crazy commercials like they do for car lots.
I got you.
Right? You
I
know,
got
it's
you.
crazy gun, you know, whatever it is, you know, it's a crazy car lot. Listen, listen, guys, we've got a show for you. Oh, look, she's put up eat, drink, visit.
There you go.
There you go. $27.95 Southwest Wilshire.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Man, it's a beautiful place. Lunch, brunch. I love it. Love it. Oh man, that looks so good. Stop it, Tiffany. I'm going to fall out. I'm going to have a heart attack right now. That's beautiful. Look at those drinks. That's amazing. Now, coming back to it, and I want to talk about the challenges when y'all started off. Like we said, it's straight out of COVID, straight out of the situation that occurred, and the governor, he opened the floodgate, and that probably was bad.
Yes.
It was
rough.
Right.
And then we had the cameras that got installed. We had some extras installed, and the guy that came out and did it put where the camera box was directing our websites, and so it was knocking out all of our Wi-Fi and all of our internet lines for our orders to go to the kitchen. So everybody had a handwrite when they weren't trained on that.
So it went slower than usual.
Yeah.
And you know, you're using a point of sale system, so you've got you trained everyone on click, and make it faster, and then boom, the tickets aren't coming through.
Yep,
you got to run, because for folks who don't know, whenever you say I purchase a beer, it goes to the bar, and if I purchase nachos, it goes to the kitchen.
Yes.
And now I got to write 2 tickets
And
for
take it
that
to 'em.
and take it to them, and that's just inefficient. And so that John Taffer would have had a heart attack with y'all at Bar Rescue. This is unacceptable.
Oh
You know?
gosh.
I always want to go to like a really like rundown bar and sell John Taffer on them. And I'm like, look, I could be the guy that they blur my face out and John Taffer chokes me and throws me out the bar. And he just put mattresses out in front. So I'm the guy that crashes into the mattresses and stuff. I'll be like, did we get it, John? Was it a good take? Okay, let's do it again, guys. Let's do it again, right?
Yeah.
I think it would be awesome. So, and that was a challenge. And you said in the break, we were talking, people come up, your food's cold, your food's bad,
yes.
you know.
It was sad because the people, that we had hired to teach the recipes, they weren't performing their jobs correctly. Like, we've trained them and they know it was just
they wouldn't follow the recipe.
And then now to this day, when I go to any of the tables, I don't have any problems with anyone. And it's always like, oh, I love the atmosphere. I love the food. And it's just like the best thing I could hear. Like,
right.
We work so hard. And that is the only thing I wish we could hear.
Yeah.
Right.
And our kitchen manager, we have a steak and shrimp on our menu that we call surf and turf. And he makes the best steak I've ever had. Like,
Really?
I usually don't go to steakhouses because I don't like the way
Well,
that
now
they
I
make
know
them.
what I'm ordering first.
And people that come in there, they're just like, I never would imagine to have the best steak in my life at a place like this. Because it's not a steakhouse.
Well,
Mario is very skilled.
I don't know where people have been going, but I know who's cooking that food at those restaurants. And I know it's not a guy named, Billy that's looks like me. I know that it's a Mario back there cooking delicious steaks.
Yes.
And so some people don't send in messages. I get emails and I'm pulling it up. And one fan's already like totally want to try their food. Awesome.
Thank you.
Oh man, this is awesome. You guys are getting good feedback. So okay, so it went from the challenges of, and I mean that's like Gordon Ramsay stuff, right? It's like, what is this? And then they bleep out a bunch of bleep, and then and you're like, you both have those big beautiful eyes. I'm sure they fill up with water real quick when you get emotional, right? You're like, big beautiful eyes, and so you're like, and this is your business. This is you're not a chain.
Correct.
This is you.
Yes. Yeah.
And so these are insults that come directly at the heart.
Yeah.
And so I don't know about y'all, but you take it, you go back, and you fix it.
Correct.
And you come back out.
We started working in that kitchen, just us, like just me, my mom, my dad, and my boyfriend, and that's all it was.
Yeah, when she was on summer break.
Yeah, when I came back,
school for the culinary school. Yeah.
Shoving elbows and everything.
Her and her dad
Free labor, huh? Free labor.
Oh yeah.
Paid him.
You're like, you want to date my daughter? You better come in here and work in this kitchen. Get in here, Bubba.
He was on the fryer, building the bowls.
I got this. I got this.
Everything.
Yeah.
She's worth it. She's worth it, right?
Yes.
Oh,
7
that's so
years
sweet.
later.
7 years
Well,
later, he's still putting up with you. Huh?
I know.
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
I
so
love
we've
it.
done the cooking, bartending, wait tables, everything.
Been in every single position.
Right.
And it's been definitely, at first it was a lot of learning, and now that I've got it, I get to teach everybody very easily, and now it's just fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that bar's loaded.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, look at all those taps. Like, what would you like? All of it.
Everything you got.
One of each.
Yeah,
right?
one of each.
I want to start at that end and go until I pass out.
Yes. Yeah.
Try that. Hey, you don't have to worry about it with me. I don't drink and drive. I get an Uber or I get somebody to pick me up. So
There you go.
I'm the perfect customer
You
to
are.
get drunk. I'm
Yes.
like, they'll be like, the cops show up and they go, is that guy too drunk to drive? He sure is. That's why he rides in a car.
Yes. Yes.
I get dropped off at a bar like a kid gets dropped off at the skating rink. She'll be back to pick me up in a little while.
She's coming.
Right. But I'm also one of those people at like 9 o'clock, the sun goes down, I start yawning, and they kick me out for excessive yawning in the bar. Sorry, sir, you're bringing the customers down. It's over and done with.
I like that one.
So, okay. So, I like to point this out to everyone, and I talked to them about this, about drinking and driving. What people don't realize is that's an alcohol-related incident, and that could go against the bar, and that's why you don't overserve. That's why you guys cut people off.
Yes.
That's why you're like, hey, give me your keys. You can drink as much you want if you give me your keys. Don't walk out of here. That kind of stuff. Uber.
Yes.
There is a bar that I went to called 3 Drink Charlie's, and when you walk in there, if you have driven yourself in there, the whole bar stops and they just like turn and look like there's a stranger in town, right? Kind of thing. Because you walk in there and there's no cars in the parking lot, and it is a full bar when you walk in there because everyone gets a ride up there,
Oh,
or they
wow.
took an Uber or taxi or whatever it is. And
That's
I think that's
awesome.
awesome. So, I tell everybody, ask them if they have an Uber special, I mean, like maybe they give you an extra drink or something,
Yeah.
we'll pour 1.5 on this one because you're doing the Uber special, I
Yeah.
mean,
Exactly.
I think it's, I think it, people don't realize, and I mean, obviously crime doesn't have an address. So you're going to have things happen where you have to call the police and all that stuff. And, from time to time, but, it being 2 bars, I would hope that the person could just go over to the other bar. Look, man, you're not going to be served over here anymore. You're causing problems. Go over to that one.
Yeah, no.
We'll give you any flavor of water you want.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, when I was a bartender, that's what I did.
Yeah,
Like
water.
whenever somebody was like, "Hey, can I get another drink?" Sure. What do you want? I said, "I'll take a tequila sunrise." Okay. And I pour water and I go there.
Because by that point, it only tastes like water. To
Well, and I
them.
told them, you're done. So
Yeah.
you can get any flavor of water you want. You can get any soda you want.
Mhm.
I'll cover that part of the tab,
Boom.
but you're done. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I didn't know it snuck up on you. And my thing was pregame, people who pregame or they walked up to the door and took a pill right before they went in. Whenever I first got out of the service in 2015, that seemed to be a trend where people are like, well, we'll go to the bar and we'll order a drink, but I'll take, whatever. And then we'll be drunk and ready to leave by the time it kicks in. And then sometimes it kicks in quicker, or sometimes they were taking something they didn't know. And I'm like, dude, you can only have one vice. You can only drink, and that's it. You can't drink and drive. You can't drink and smoke. Just one vice. That's it. All that other stuff, you do that while you're at home in the privacy of your own house.
Yes, exactly.
Did you see the guy? And it's like on Burleson Residents Talking, where he was like ringing the wrong doorbell. And he was like saying his wife's name. He's like, "Come on, let me in." I'm like, I have like, ladies, let me tell you something. Y'all need to put childproof locks on those doors if y'all are going to let us get drunk with you. You're going to let your husband or boyfriend get drunk? Childproof the locks.
Okay.
Make sure, Bronson Lewis said he played over there with you guys before.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. His wife's got a show. He's on here all the time.
Oh, really?
He's great. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Talented as all get out.
JoCo
Yes.
live radio caller.
Here we go. Another caller. Who we got?
Let's go.
JoCo voice. You're on. What can we do for you?
Hi, I just want to speak to the ladies.
They're here. Talk to them.
I know we've been watching your show and we are loving it over here.
Mhm.
We also want to add that they also do reservations over here as well
Oh.
for parties and things like that.
Why these people have to come in and call in and tell me this, ladies? Y'all gotta be telling me this stuff. Reservations for parties. So I could, like, if I really want to impress somebody, I'd be like, I am calling Mike Wilshire, reservation for 4. I could do that. Y'all would bring out a special table and like get it ready.
No, she means like if you have like a party of 50.
Oh, 50.
Yeah.
50,
I don't even know 50
100.
people.
You
I
get
don't-
like the room, or 100. You get like, you pick, like
you
it's
book out the
50 and under.
room.
It's the smaller building. Over
Okay.
50 is the bigger building, or you can do the patios.
And caller, who are we speaking with?
Well, it's Crystal again. Sorry.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Crystal, thank you.
Crystal
And
plugging us
I
again.
also want to point out too that they also represent breast cancer as well.
Oh, really?
They're
yes.
huge
You would cry now.
supporters.
Oh, survivors?
And
Yeah.
Oh.
you have a survivor in front of you.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
see?
Crystal.
Hey, Crystal, I just want to keep the tissues on the table. Thank you for
Come on.
letting us know.
No.
We appreciate it.
And their t-shirts are in pink with the ribbon.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Yes, we
I
do.
love it. I love it. That's awesome.
She's-
Thank you, Crystal, for calling in.
Thank
Hey,
you,
we got
Crystal.
15 minutes. If we forget anything, you call back, okay?
Please.
Yes, sir.
All
No
right. We'll
problem.
see you again. What is wrong with these phones? I don't know how to work them. It's not an iPhone. I'm an iPhone guy, only iPhone. Okay.
That's
So how
beautiful.
long? So breast cancer when?
2010.
2010 and cancer free since
Then,
Yeah,
I
so-
had to do the
the double.
surgery, the double,
Uh-huh.
and lost all the hair. Did chemo for like 6 months,
Really?
and then
That
Look-
just sounds like a lot of fun. Not
Oh,
at all.
yeah. No, not
None
at all.
whatsoever.
Not at all. I was looking up every day how long it takes for your hair to grow back.
Right,
Every night.
right.
Okay, how long? How long?
You know,
Yeah, the
friends of
lashes.
mine have told me that was the most traumatic part. Was not the mastectomy, not the double mastectomy, because she's like, oh, they can slap some new ones back on kind of thing.
Mhm.
But one of my chiefs in the Navy, she told me it was losing my hair.
Mhm.
And in the Navy, they have a special headdress that they can wear that is identical to the uniform, and they're allowed to wear it into
that's cool.
Oh, that is good.
indoors, because you can't have a hat on your head.
Right.
But somebody has the cancer can wear that. It's a special regulation one, and she survived it, beat it, and like you, still thriving. I mean, and it's so funny because not liking her bald head, that's her picture now on Facebook, because she's very proud that she survived it and came back from it. So
yes.
when it's over and done with. But I know
Strong.
people who've had cancer who have said that they're not going to do the chemo if they ever again. So I mean, I know it's rough. I know it makes you sick, but you got a lot to live for. You got these
Yeah.
kids and the business, and
Yep.
you can't leave that.
Grandkids. Yeah.
Staying
grandkids
right
for-
here, girl.
Right.
Yep.
And you have one
Yes.
grandbaby?
4.
Four.
My brother has 4.
Oh my God.
He just popped like back to back. It was quick.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the first 2
Well,
are
it's because
twins.
2 are twins, and
Uh-huh.
then he had gotten with a girl who has already had a baby who was
Uh-huh.
around the same age, like 2 months apart from the twins.
Uh-huh.
And then and then they had a baby together. And then
So
the
he
baby
inherited one. He's got
Yeah.
2. He inherited one and made another one. Right?
inherited is perfect.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I call it. Inherited. You married into it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
She was like, it was like, like have instant cereal,
Yeah.
add water, make cereal, add husband, make
Boom.
baby, right? We've got
Exactly.
Yep.
4 kids now, right?
Yeah.
Yours, mine, and ours.
Yes.
And so got 4 grandbabies running around.
Yes.
How
Mhm.
old?
3 or 6, and 1 is 4.
Yeah.
And twins.
Yeah.
I could not. Technically, you got triplets. I mean, like,
Yeah,
if
it
you got
really is. They
you
are.
got
She's only
3
too much younger. So
She
yeah.
like
is.
3 6-year-olds.
And they got together when they were first being like,
Oh,
first growing.
right.
So
already-
yeah,
no
very,
one daddy's
very-
ever known.
Yeah,
no one
before-
dad a child's ever known.
they're like a couple
Before she
months.
was 1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can only imagine. Mine are grown. Like I'm like oh, thank God they can take care of themselves. Like they feed themselves. They're like out of the house. They're like, I got a life. That's good. That's a good life to have once they're. But I'm starting to want grandbabies really,
Yeah.
because you could spoil the snot out of them and send them back
Yes.
home. Like, hey, before you go home to your mother, eat this candy bar the size of your head.
I know the kids
Yeah.
always tell me, you weren't like that with us. I was like, well, yeah, because those are my grandkids.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
she wasn't.
exactly. Yeah.
She was
Oh
like,
no.
no,
No,
donuts,
my dad was a
no.
drill instructor with us, and now he's like, "Oh, come here to Papa."
Oh yeah, they would send kids to her for Lynn's boot camp,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah,
now with the
right.
grandbabies, like free reign.
right. The neighbors would send their kids for punishment. Right, go to Lynn's boot camp. She's got work for you to do. There's some cars to be washed
That's
over
right.
there.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. We got some stuff
We
to
got
do.
jobs for you.
Right.
Yep.
I love it. That's awesome. So, yeah, I can't wait to have grandkids when it's over and done with. All right. So, Torque, going forward in the future, we remember his name now, the singer for this weekend. Sorry,
Oh, Big Joe Walker.
Big Joe Walker. We're
Yes.
sorry we forgot your last name. How we forget Walker, Texas, right? I know Big Joe
I
Walker.
know.
Yeah, we
right?
walk
I just
around
wanted
every
to
day.
be
Right.
100% sure
And,
for it.
and next Friday, can you remember who that is? Or
No,
is it
she
too
just
far
sent
out?
me the list, so
She
I
just
could
sent you
put
a
it,
list?
post it. Yeah.
Okay. And Torque has a Facebook page.
Yes.
You have a Facebook, TikTok,
Yes.
Instagram,
Twitter.
Twitter. Just
Mhm.
look up Torque.
Whole shebang.
Yes.
Right, the whole shebang.
Mhm.
And you're updating on constantly,
Yes.
right?
Constantly.
Okay.
Putting out pictures.
Putting out
posting
pictures, posting
food
stuff. We
photos.
posted.
Oh, and because we have brisket now.
Oh yes,
Brisket's on the
brisket.
menu.
How could we
Lake
forget the
fresh.
brisket?
And then we have brisket nachos, tacos, and
Quesadillas.
yes.
Mhm.
I bet there's nothing that's frozen out of that place. I bet
Oh,
everything's
gosh,
fresh
no.
of some sort, right?
Make all our
Scratch
sauces.
kitchen.
Yeah, scratch
Right.
kitchen. Yes.
It's a scratch kitchen. Oh man,
Mhm.
y'all gonna make such profit off that. Not buying crap in bulk, and
Mhm.
actually making stuff.
Yes.
People don't realize
We're really
that,
picky people. Like
Mhm.
on flavor, we
Uh-huh.
are very picky.
Yeah, I'm stupid picky.
That's what
Especially
equals.
her.
That's what equals a successful restaurant. That's what equals success is being picky.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very picky on my show. Have you not noticed? I only take the cream of the crop whenever I interview people. It's like the best of Johnson
Mhm.
County.
Yeah. Got it right here.
Except
I was
for
like, thank you.
except if I could ever get somebody from Burleson's Most Wanted to come on the show, I would. I would get in. I almost had someone. And she backed out at the last minute.
Oh,
I was so excited.
I can
was
only
like,
imagine.
oh, this is gonna rock.
You're like, let's go.
And then got blocked on Facebook. I was like, man, I was gonna like, turn yourself in on the radio. That'd be great. Be like the cops show up and I'm like, I'm solving crime everywhere I go, boys. Bad boys. Kind of Mike Wilshire show. We make arrest. You know what I mean? Like I thought it would be great, but she did not think I was as funny as I thought I was, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
Everyone's a victim of circumstance, you know what I mean? Like whenever I know that I know that whenever I've been pulled over, I have never got a speeding ticket I did not deserve. I deserved every one.
I don't think I've ever heard it that way.
Right? I mean, man, let me tell you something, Johnson County Sheriffs or Burleson PD, if you caught me speeding, you caught me. I really, really was speeding. The only reason why I was going that fast and not slower or faster is because I didn't see him. If I had seen that police officer, I'd have been going much slower. And he caught me before I got to go much faster, right before it's over and done with, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, and where are we going in the future? I mean, like, do you think what's next? I mean,
we want to open a restaurant that's on one of the properties that we have.
Yes.
And we want to make it a crab shack and ramen together. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you are already planning the future.
Oh, yeah.
Got something big in development, right?
Yes.
And I want to point out that with the amount of land y'all have, I mean, the sky's the limit. The parking lot is open. Y'all could do anything there. Barbecue cook-offs. Y'all could do anything. You could do.
Yeah, they were asking us to do a crab broil.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of the folding tables.
Mhm.
Throw it in the back parking lot. Throw
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Right. Big old napkins and stuff because this fat boy's going to need the napkins.
lot
The
of
bibs. Yeah, the
Right.
bibs, the gloves.
Even if you don't have a belly or you know what I mean, like ladies with boobs and guys with bellies, we all know that you need the bib when you eat crabs.
Yeah, you
Yes.
do.
know, when you eat the crawfish, you eat crabs, things like that.
Yep.
You're going to need the bib because those shells are horrible. They just
They just
end
go.
up, it just ends up everywhere, right?
Everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
That's awesome. So, and so that's part of the future. We've got other car shows coming up.
Yes.
Y'all do one a month or
Yes, once a month.
once a month?
Once
Okay.
a month.
Yeah.
That's this Saturday. So what is that? The first Saturday? What are we at? Third Saturday? Yeah. First
First
Saturday of every
First
month.
Saturday,
It's
10
gonna
a.m.
next month it'll go to the second month.
Oh, okay.
Second because he had something on the first weekends.
Okay.
So yeah, but we also have a Cinco de Mayo celebration that we do.
Mhm.
And we do May the 4th be with you drink with Yoda.
Nice.
And then we have a
Nice.
Mother's Day brunch.
Are y'all going to wear Star Wars characters outfits on May the 4th?
Ooh.
Possibly.
You better be
Possibly.
Princess Leia, girl. That was my first crush.
I got the buns.
It was my
I'll do the
original.
buns.
Right. She's talking about her hair, ladies and gentlemen. If you are listening, if you were just listening and not watching, she did her hair up by her ears right around. I mean, you already got the headphones on, so it's kind of like the Princess Leia look.
Yeah, there you go.
Have you ever heard her talk about that? Like she goes, I was like 105 pounds and about 15 pounds in my face. And George Lucas put the one haircut on me, hairstyle that made me look fatter. So it's like it added like 10 pounds to my face and there was already 15 pounds in my cheeks to begin with, you know, and
I've not heard
she's
that.
she's a real good sport about it whenever she talked about that stuff.
Aw.
But I always thought that was funny. So yeah, May the 4th. We're and the eclipse day, don't forget.
Yeah,
It's
don't forget.
the eclipse day is coming.
It is.
I'm feeling sick. I think I need to call into work that day.
A lot of stuff shut
They're
down
like,
in
what's
the
going
middle.
on?
Torque.
They're like,
Yeah,
what's
got the
going on?
torque.
I was like, I caught the torque. I mean, I caught the cough.
The torque.
It's cough. It's not the torque. I'm going to be at work. I promise, you know, when it's over and done with. Yeah.
Mhm.
You think it's going to be doomsday, zombie apocalypse type stuff they're talking about on the news?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
I think we'll be drinking beer.
I think that was
Yeah.
just Ice Mageddon, but not.
Right. Ice Mageddon.
yeah.
Now, in Texas, Ice Mageddon could kill somebody.
Yes. Yes.
Whenever it freezes, we die of shock.
It was crazy. Yes.
Literally, people walk up to the thermostat that tells them what it is outside and freeze to death just looking at the thermostat
It's just the
inside their
brain.
warm house.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I get a brain freeze just thinking about it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we don't know how to drive in the snow or
Mm-mm.
ice. We
No,
don't
no,
know.
no.
Did y'all lose any busted pipes or anything? Because y'all are a pretty open area.
Yeah, the car lot lost electricity because it's on Encore, but the other 3 are on United Co-op, so we had electricity on those 3. And then at
Mhm.
our house, we
Take
didn't.
that Encore.
Yeah,
Take
we didn't. We didn't have electricity at our house because it's also Encore. So we would drive down to the restaurant
Mhm.
and we just would drink beer
Just drink beer.
because it wasn't open yet.
Yeah.
No.
That's
we
how
would-
we're gonna stay warm.
Exactly.
We would
Everybody-
charge our phones and
Right. Let's
would
charge
watch-
our phones, huddle together, and drink beer.
watch Naked Gun. And,
Right. Naked Gun. You
yes.
love that movie. Oh my God. You know, they didn't put OJ as the Terminator because they thought he wasn't convincing as a killer.
Mhm.
That's why he didn't play the Terminator. Right.
Mhm.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh wow.
Crazy.
And he's hilarious in those things.
Yeah, he is.
He catches the baby in one of them and is like gonna spike the baby. He does a dance, you know. And like, oh my God, he was about to spike it, and the mom takes it away. And like, oh my God,
yeah, good movies.
those are funny. That's one of those movies that there's certain movies that whenever they come on, I will watch it to the end,
Mhm.
and that's one of them. I love that movie. That and Mr. Mom with
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Keaton, the old Mr.
Mhm.
Mom.
Yeah.
I will watch that lady driving through because I know those soccer moms. That lady driving through that when they're dropping south to drop off, moron, because
Yeah.
he's going around. That's a mom driving a kid
Yeah.
to
Oh,
school,
gosh.
right?
Mhm.
Just loses her stuff. Did she ever? Was she a parrot? Did she pick up things you would say?
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Them in
And repeat it.
movies. Yeah, her and my dad, they go off movie sayings. That's their
Oh, me too.
lingo.
Oh, me
That's
too.
their lingo for
I'm gonna
sure.
love hanging out with y'all.
Oh
because
my
I am
gosh.
random movie quotes.
Yes.
The guy at work today, he said art history degree. It's reputable. It's reputable. I was like, oh, you're doing Mr. and Mrs. Smith today. You're already doing Mr.
So
and
my
Mrs. Smith
husband's
today.
favorite is Fletch.
Oh.
He's always like, put it on the underheels.
Yes.
Oh yes.
He got
Yes.
excited recently. He said it was like on a movie, and
It
he's like,
was?
they put it on a movie. I was like, whoa. He was so excited.
I love when they go to his dream and it's him playing for the Lakers. He's got that big afro and he's all Erwin Fletcher,
That
number
would be
37, you know.
It's hilarious.
That's so funny that y'all are
Oh.
movie guys. That's
Yeah.
so
Oh
funny.
gosh,
Yeah.
so much. They
Mine's
are.
Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
the Ace Ventura movies.
Yes.
Oh, those are so bad. HDS got a package, people. Coming through. And
Yeah.
I mean, we would do that all the time where we, like the guy comes downstairs
Mhm.
to bring our packages to us. HDS got a package. You know? Or if I'm petting my dog, I go, he's a boo. He's a
Aw.
boo. Because my dog looks just like that dog.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
okay.
Yeah, Marie Laveau. She is a demon
Aw.
princess.
That is a
She is-
beautiful name.
That's a song from the long time before you were born
Ah,
about a voodoo witch named Marie Laveau.
She's on the
from American Horror
Yes,
Story.
American
season
Horror
3.
Story.
Yes.
Yep.
We went over there and did the whole ghost tour, and they were talking about that.
I think
Yeah.
I married her once and divorced her, and it was 2 years of complete and total hell.
Oh no.
They said Nicolas Cage moved into her house that she had
Yes,
and that he
and
was cursed
Really?
Bad luck
ever
after
until he
that.
sold it.
Oh,
And he's
really?
got his like wherever he's gonna be buried. It's like
Mhm.
made like a pyramid. And
right.
he has it close to her where she's buried.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a demon vampire, isn't he? He's been around for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
They got
Oh,
like
yeah, he
photos of
is.
him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got photos of him from the
That's
1800s and
right.
stuff. I saw, you know, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna start that rumor. It's gonna take off. All right, we got 25 seconds. I've had the ladies, Lynn Rivas and Destiny Rivas from Torque Cantina and Grill
Grill
Plug it.
Cantina.
and Cantina. I'm sorry.
That's great.
Plug it one more time. The address.
2795 Southwest Wilshire Boulevard.
Go
Right.
in there and ask for the Mike Wilshire, the JoCo Community Radio Special, something along those lines.
Mhm.
You guys take care of yourself. Say bye, ladies.
Bye.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, JoCo Community Radio.
Hey, travelers,